Holy Quran, he says, Ya ayyuhan nasu ittaqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahida wa khalaqa minha zawjaha wa batha minhuma rijalan kathiran wa nisaa wa taqullaha alladhi tasaaluna bihi wa arham inna Allaha kana alaykum raqiba. So Allah, he's pointing us to the unity of humanity in this ayah. Because he's saying, oh mankind, and he didn't specifically just say, oh you who believe. He said, oh mankind, have fear of your guardian Lord who created you from a single soul, meaning Adam. And Allah, he created everything that you could think exists, and everything that does exist comes from Allah. He created it all. But of those things that he created, he only created 4 things with his hands. And Allah in the Quran, he says, لَقَدْ خَرَمْنَا بَنِي Adam, that we have preferred the children of Adam. Why is this? Because Allah, he created the pen with his hands. His hands. Everything else, he said, be, and it became. But when it came to the pen, his pen, he created with his hands. And the pen is important. Even in the Bible, it says the pen is mightier than the what? The sword. Allah created his throne, which is above the 7 heavens, with his hands. So that's not like technical. You know, people have arguments about what the throne, what that means, and what that represents. But we know that it's something special because it's Allah's. And he created it with his hands. And then he created Jannatu Firdaus, the highest heavens, he created with his hands. The rest of the paradises, he said be, and they became. But for the highest heaven, he created it with his own hands. What's the 4th thing he created, brothers and sisters? He created our father Adam. So if you think about the majesty of the jinn and the malaika, you think of the majesty of all of the angels, and you think about all of the jinn, he preferred Adam because he created Adam with his own hands. And that's what we have to see when we see each other. That he created our father and blew his breath into him. And that's how Adam became alive. And we all descend from Adam. We all descend from Adam. So when we see other people, and I'm talking to the people of faith, because sometimes when we become righteous, we can become self-righteous. So there's a lot of people that are looking for a way out of the life they live in. But sometimes they'll come to the mosque, or they'll come to the synagogue, or they'll come to the church, and they'll be like, man, them people's looking down on me. They said that I look like the dunya. They said that I smelled like the dunya. So I went back to the dunya. And we can't be like that. People of faith, this world needs us. We have to reach out to the people and let them know that we love them, that Allah loves them. If you coming looking for Allah, it's because Allah loves you, man. If you coming looking for Allah, it's because Allah loves you, sister. I don't care what you did in the past. Allah don't care what you did in the past. We all weak. We was created weak. We all made mistakes. It don't matter if you're weak, but you don't have to stay weak. It's like when you go to the pull-up bars by the lake, and I'll finish with this. You know, you go to the pull-up bars, and you like a novice, you'll see brothers at the pull-up bars, and they doing all kind of stuff. But the reason why they're a community is because when you go to the pull-up bars, if you can't do but a half of a pull-up, they gonna encourage you, man. They gonna say, keep it going, man. You got it, man. I've been seeing you out here. I see you working on it, man. Keep it up. And that's for our physical strength. Our spiritual strength is more important. So if somebody is weak spiritually, we don't need to be judgmental, man. We don't need to be judgmental. Because we ain't going to paradise being judgmental. Prophet Sallallahu said, nobody will enter into paradise with an atom's weight of arrogance. And that's what's holding the Muslims and the people of faith back, is we think we better than everybody else. We looking down on people. And I'm talking about me too. Sometimes I'll see somebody and be like, man, that person's so lost. You might be lost today, and you might be up here giving khutbah tomorrow. Because the Mahdi that we all know is coming back. The Prophet ﷺ, did he go to as hard? Is he going to have came from some big university? Prophet ﷺ, when he describes the Mahdi, he says he'll be rectified in one night. He'll be rectified in one night. Rectified from what? The people you looking down, they might be the Mahdi, man. You need to reach out and love them people. Because Allah's going to rectify them in one night. What does that mean? That means he's not perfect. He's just like you and me. So as Muslims and people of faith, we got to get out in these streets and we got to let the people know we love them, man. We here for them, man. We know that you out there doing wrong, and we know that you want a way out, and we ain't going to be in the way. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم.